Hello there, welcome on the Whiskey Lovers YouTube channel. My name is Dan and today for my weekly whiskey review I have a beast. A cask strength single malt Scotch whiskey bottled at 56.1% ABV. And there it is, GlenAllachie 10 years old, cask strength batch number 4. Right, it comes in a green box. There he is. Yeah. 700 ml bottle. Bottled at natural color and without any chill filtration. From a combination of Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso sherry puncheons, along with a small quantity of virgin oak casks. Now, some of you are familiar with this brand, GlenAllachie. Some of you don't know anything about this name. And if you don't know much about it, I don't blame you. And you're just about to find out why. The distillery stands in the heart of Speyside in a relatively close proximity to Aberlour. The building was planned as early as 1940 by the famed architect William Delme Evans, designer of Isle of Jura, though GlenAllachie was not founded until 1967. In February 1968, the distillery began its first production run with the capacity of producing almost 3 million liters of alcohol. All of the 3 million liters annual production was intended for blending, and it was rare to find single malt whiskey from the GlenAllachie distillery. And that's why most of us had no idea about the existence of GlenAllachie until the year of 2017. Following a brief closure in 1987, Campbell Distillers, part of Pernod Ricard, acquired the distillery in 1989, and GlenAllachie was later transferred to Chivas Brothers' hands. 2005 saw the first official GlenAllachie bottling, a 15 years old cask strength expression, distilled when the distillery was reopened in 1989. In July 2017, Chivas Brothers announced plans to sell GlenAllachie to the GlenAllachie Distillers Company, operated by former Ben Riach master distiller Billy Walker, along with Graham Stevenson and Trisha Savage, both previously from Inverhouse. In July 2018, under the new experienced ownership, the first core range of single malt whiskies were released to the world. The range features 10, 12, 18 and 25 years old, and more recently it was a first batch of 21 years old released. Very hard to find it. All natural color, non-chill filtered and bottled a minimum of 46% ABV. And they have other expressions as well, limited editions or other cask finished whiskies. GlenAllachie 10 years old cask strength batch 4 is a limited edition with only 2,600 cases available worldwide. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, batch 4 is bottled at 56.1%, non-chill filtered and natural color, and the cask type used for this batch was a combination of Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso sherry puncheons, alongside a small quantity of virgin oak casks. What do we find as official information from the distillery about this whiskey? They tell us that batch 4 of GlenAllachie's cask strength 10 years old is a rich, sweet single malt with aromas of dark chocolate, vanilla, orange and cinnamon. The palate offers notes of raisins, dark chocolate, heather honey and orange peel that linger in the finish. Let's see if they are right and what I can find in the glass. So first of all is the color. Deep amber. And on the nose. Clear sherry character with dried fruit and raisins. I can feel it rich and full of heavy aromas. This is nice. This is really nice. And I think I could nose this for hours because the smell is just impressive. No kidding. Honey, caramel and muscovado sugar. In the back, dark chocolate, and the alcohol is good but not overwhelming. Let's give it a go with a taste. Rich, but not as rich as the nose announced. Powerful on the palate, with a wonderful sweetness of sherry. It has a buttery and velvety feel, quite malty, with notes of chocolate and caramel. These notes are quite powerful, and it takes some time for other flavors to emerge. If you don't rush with this whiskey, a few moments later you start to feel other notes like juicy oranges, warming spices of oak, cinnamon and nutmeg. Everything is mixing well together with dark chocolate towards the finish. And the finish is long with heavy notes of sherry and fruity. I'm going to add a splash of water, not much, about 2 milliliters. And I'm not sure if you can see, but I can see some scotch mist, a sign of no chill filtration on the nose with water. The nose is wonderfully sweet and fruity, with oranges alongside sherry and vanilla. Adding this small amount of water opens the flavors even more, revealing some oakiness, cinnamon and nutmeg on the palate. Sweet and creamy again, and the taste has improved quite a lot because the alcohol is less stronger, not leading the flavors anymore. Caramel, milk chocolate and nuts. Spicy notes of cinnamon and nutmeg, and the oak is more present. The finish is not as long as before, a little shorter and slightly warmer. Right, I'm gonna give it a mark. .9 out of 10. A good mark, and I will tell you why. It is good, rich, tasty, complex, and it's natural color and non-chill filtered, retaining the full flavors from the cask. It has an age statement, 10 years old. It is a highly enjoyable single malt, and I did not even mention the price. Well, it's 52 to 56 pounds, depending where you buy it from. So overall, thumbs up from GlenAllachie. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and touch the bell so you can be notified by YouTube about my next reviews. Press the like button if you enjoyed this. Take care of yourself, and until next time, Slanjeva.